Let me tell you something that may actually shift how you think about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about the other person, it's about you. Yes, 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 I know you've heard this before. Because the truth is, you can hold on to anger for as long as you want, and the other person can still sleep peacefully. However, you're the one carrying it.
Numb loud, numb loud, it's all I need, yeah, yeah.
For the longest time when I was younger, I used to think that forgiveness meant letting people off the hook, meaning, okay, I'll just forgive them. And people like to gaslight us a lot. So that didn't really help me in that point. So letting things slide, acting like it didn't matter. However, I've learned something very, very different. Forgiveness is not pretending something doesn't actually hurt. It's deciding that you will not carry the weight of it forever. I had an experience recently where something that was very, 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 very important to me was completely messed up by someone who was close to me. And I remember thinking, if I don't do something with this, the anger is going to stay. And that anger, or kind of like resentment stayed. And yeah, of course, like if I don't do anything, it will keep staying. So I made a decision. I didn't ignore it any longer. I didn't suppress it because my friends would not let me keep holding on to that particular anger. So they really encouraged me, and then I made the decision to actually do something about it. Not out of revenge, however, to bring closure to what I was feeling. And once I did that, the anger did not stay, it actually evaporated. I don't know if evaporated was the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Because here's what people don't say enough: forgiveness is not always actually silence. Sometimes forgiving looks like a conversation, a boundary, or a decision to step away. Forgiveness is not passivity at all. It's not that you just chill and then it's like, I forgive. No, no, no. There's an action, there's a proactive approach about it. It's a release. When Jesus said on the cross, forgive them for they do not know what they are doing. Oof, that one. I want to say this very carefully because this is often, I feel like it's misunderstood. I feel like it says they do not know what they're doing doesn't necessarily always mean people are completely unaware. I believe that it can also mean they don't understand the full weight of what they are doing. Please don't come for me. I'm not a theologian. I am happy to be corrected. But this is how, when I've read it over and over again, that's the perception that I actually got from it, because these people knew exactly what they were doing. Like, obviously, there is there is an aspect that or there's some awareness about it, but I think they did not understand the full weight of it. So why do I say that? Because sometimes people act from their own wounds, their limitation, their lack of awareness, or even survival. However, they don't always see the depth of impact. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this to excuse behavior. Please do not hear what I'm not saying. I'm saying this to offer a different lens. A lens that allows you to see people can cause real pain and still not fully comprehend the extent of it. And sometimes forgiveness begins there. Because if you wait for people to fully understand what they did to you, you may be waiting forever. However, your peace cannot be delayed by someone else's awareness. It cannot be. And we obviously know that forgiveness often seeks justification. We want to understand, why did this happen to me? Or, oh, did this mean this? Or did it mean that? Do they regret it? However, the truth is, you may never get the explanation you're looking for. And if your peace depends on that explanation, you will stay stuck. So, this is a general ballpark on what to do in general. Number one, continually forgive yourself, because forgiveness is a continual state, not a once off thing. Forgiving yourself is where people they like to avoid this, including I. You replay the situation what you should have said, what you should have done, what you should have seen earlier, like as if you're a fortune teller. However, holding on to that doesn't change the past, it only punishes your current present. Self forgiveness is saying, I did with what I knew at the time, and now I choose better. Number two, forgive others, not because they deserve it, however, because you deserve peace. Forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone and still not give them access to you. And number three, and this is a big one that we often don't talk about, this one is so much deeper because sometimes the pain that didn't come from strangers. So, number three, forgive your parents. Forgive your parents lest you repeat their mistakes. Because the truth is, your parents were operating from what they knew, their environment, their limitation. Forgiveness here is not excusing, it's understanding enough to release. Forgiveness is not about them walking free. It's about you not staying tied to something that already happened. You're not releasing them, you are releasing yourself. So maybe the question is not, do they deserve forgiveness? Maybe the real question is, do I deserve peace? And what would change if you chose it? And what would change if you chose it?